What's up? So it's about a week after you saw those last clips. I'd filmed them and I thought, you know what, they're here, I might as well use them. But I've had to wait about a week because the guy I bought my airlift from, he's just a dealer for the brand, and they didn't send my tank for my airlift. So cutting to the chase, I ordered a 3P airlift, or an airlift 3P kit for my Mk7.5 Gti. It all came in 2 days after I ordered it. Not all of it, but most of it came in 2 days after I ordered it. However, the tank was left out. The tank was never sent. So the guy that I ordered it from, very quick, to kind of jump into action. He got a hold of the vendor. The vendor said, hey, we're gonna send you a tank now. So then I was supposed to get it Sunday, didn't happen. I was supposed to get it Tuesday. I wasn't home and they said I needed a signature, which I didn't need for all my other stuff. So today, yesterday I stayed home all day, and then about 5:30 I get a text from FedEx saying, hey, it didn't leave the building, whatever. It's like, okay. So then today, what time is it? It is 1:40 p.m. Stuff was dropped off at my door and they didn't even freaking need a signature. So FedEx, I hate FedEx. That's all there is to it. I got the Airlift Performance 3P 3/8 inch line for my Mk7.5 Gti. Everything comes with it, the management, the wiring, the compressor, all that kind of stuff, the lines, everything that you would need for that kit. I got leader lines for the front wheel well area. So in the front wheel well area, a little bit of the line is exposed. Absolute worst case scenario, you drive over a piece of glass or something like that, it comes up, shreds the line. So I ended up getting these for the front. These are 1/4 or 1/4 inch NPT leader lines, and these will go in the front. And because I got those, oh my gosh, this is tough. I also had to get a box full of paper. Okay, that's it. Because I got that, I had to also get some fittings that would go to the struts, which I'm picking up this evening. And the struts are 1/8 inch NPT. So because I got that, I had to get these fittings that are, I don't know which one that one is, if these are even the same. No, these are, okay. So these two are either the 1/8 or the 1/4, I can't really tell. But one of these sides of this line is going to be a 1/4 side fitting to the 1/8, which will go to the strut. And then the other side of the line will be a 1/4, because this is 1/4, to a 3/8, because my line is 3/8. So that's what I got there. I'm still waiting on one more of these from a different company. And like I said, these are either the 1/4 or the 1/8, I can't tell. The other package that I'm waiting on is gonna be what I'm lacking, either the 1/4 or the 3/8. So that's it for that. I also got, like I said, the tank, which is right here. I'm not gonna open that right now, but I am going to end up picking up my struts tonight. The guy actually lives in the town that I live in, so I'm gonna pick up the struts tonight. And then I have my appointment for August 1st to get all of this installed. I used 2 separate people, one to order the kit through, and then another guy to install it. Because I checked with a ton of one-stop shops, and I mean, I would have ended up paying anywhere between like $1,500 and $2,000 more than I paid. A little more complicated, but it's fine. So I'm gonna update you guys after I get the struts and show you what those look like. All right, excuse the sound of my neighbor weed eating, hitting it like whiskey throttle. So I just picked up all of the suspension components for my airlift. The guy's local to me, so if you are in the Tulsa area and need air suspension, this is your guy. Hardware. And I'm gonna take everything in, get it all situated and organized, and I will reconvene in there. All right, now I have all of my struts right here. I have my air management, my airlift 3P kit and everything here. The tank is in the garage that I'm currently painting, but I have a week. It is the 23rd. I have a week and a day until my install appointment. So looks like we're sitting pretty right now. All right, here she blows. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this a week and a half ago. I bagged the GTI about a week and a half ago. Actually, you know what? It was 2 weeks ago today. I dropped it off. So I'm gonna link the guy who installed it. He's super cool, very, very helpful with all the questions I have. It's funny because there is so much that goes into bagging a car. You know, the types of fittings you use, the equipment you use, all that kind of stuff. And he was very, very patient with me whenever I was asking just so many questions. So I'm gonna tag him down below. But this is it. This is a look, first look for YouTube of the Bag GTI. So I have a really close spot right here. I mean, it's pretty much touching my tire. So I'm thinking about possibly rolling my front fenders just because if I'm touching over there, I'm not here and there's really no good middle. So it's not, you know, detrimental or I'm not piercing anything or, you know, hurting anything. I would just feel a lot more comfortable if I had rolled my fenders. The back tucks nicely. I mean, I had always kind of considered getting spacers anyways. I'm glad I didn't. No hitting anywhere here. Back is perfect. Front could use some work. So I would really like the fender to be on the lip, but it kind of is what it is right now. So here it is. Here's the GTI bagged. Super excited with how it turned out. I am having an issue with one of the back bags. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it is the bag itself. We haven't determined that yet, but Bailee, who installed this, super, super cool. He even allowed me to bring my car back to him about a week after he installed everything because I guess when he installed it, tested it, everything looked good, and then overnight the bag depleted itself. It stopped doing that for me maybe 3 or 4 days after I got the bags installed. So when I took it back to him, he tested everything again, replaced line, everything that he knew how to do and everything he should have done. And we still can't figure out what the problem is. So we're really, really stumped. Still trying to figure out, or I'm trying to figure out what the issue is. The good thing is, you know, every time I get in my car, I've made it a habit to obviously check what every, you know, bag's PSI is at. And it's super easy just to reset it to your ride height and go from there. I'm glad it's the rear. I'm glad it's not the front. The rear setup is a lot more simplistic. Let me show you real quick the back area. So this is my setup. Like you guys saw and probably figured once you saw this, I have the used high school gymnasium flooring as my floor. Underneath I have everything, which is going to be the manifold. What else is under there? Everything else aside from the tank is underneath there. So some people, the compressor, some people have you know, things that are on the sides or whatever. I had him hide everything. I actually just told him, like, whatever you prefer. He is very tidy with his air setup on his M4, and so I just said, whatever you prefer, do that, I trust it. So here's the tank, here is the floor, here's kind of what it looks like from a little further back. Perfect timing for a big car show I have coming up. I love the way it looks, I love the way it turned out. May eventually add a little camber in the front. Probably not, I'll probably roll the fenders before I do that, but just to get a little more of the fender to lip action going on. You know, I hope you guys are excited about this. I will be doing, you know, quite a few more videos about the air setup. There's gonna be winter maintenance. I don't live in a super cold area. I live in Oklahoma, as you know. But last year we had record-setting low temp. So I'll be doing videos on the maintenance. I have a, well, I don't know why I'm walking back here because you can't see it. But I have an automatic water trap, which water traps are super important when you're using compressed air. Whether you have a compressed air setup or an air setup in your garage or you have one in your car, once the air is compressed and sent to the tank, condensation happens. So it's super important to dump your tank, especially in the winter because things can freeze like lines. It traps all of the water and there's a sensor in it. Once it gets to a certain height, it dumps it automatically and it goes right outside of the back of my vehicle. So right underneath where the whole setup is in the trunk. Again, here's a look at the front. Here's a look at the back. The back is so nice. And that's it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you like the alternative to the H&R Sport Springs. Anyways, that is it. Hope you guys like it.